Hi guys, and welcome to the Thrive and Survive Research Hub. Today's episode is episode 3 of a 5-episode series on the subject of mastering your relationship with sleep. Earlier this week, we spoke about 2 key principles to keep in mind with regards to sleep. The first is that what we do in the first 60 to 90 minutes of the day has a vital role to play in how easily we fall asleep and the quality of sleep that we're going to get. The second is that if we were to split the day into 3 phases, being the morning, the afternoon, and the evening, we need to understand that these phases are connected. What that means is what you do in the morning affects how you feel in the afternoon, and what you do in the afternoon affects how you feel in the evening. If you haven't seen episode 1 and 2 of this week, I highly recommend you go and check it out, because each one of the actions that we talk about in these episodes build on each other. And if you're implementing the 5 actions, you maximize your chance to getting a good night's rest. Okay, but now moving on to today. Today, we're going to talk about caffeine. Now, I know we touched on caffeine earlier, and it sounds like I have a personal vendetta against caffeine, but I love caffeine. I just understand that we have to use it correctly. So, today what we're going to do is we're going to focus on limiting our afternoon intake of caffeine to no later than 2 p.m. in the day. Now, why do we do that? We do that because when you consume caffeine, it brings about the effect of making you feel more alert and more awake. If you consume caffeine too late in the day, you're going to feel wired when it's time for you to go to bed. Now, I know there's people who swear that they can consume caffeine right before they go to bed and they'll still fall asleep fine. Now that might be true, but it's still having an impact on the quality of sleep that they get. What does that mean? So when we talk about sleep, we have to talk about sleep architecture. And that means the different stages of sleep that you get, being REM sleep and non-REM sleep. Now, why is this important? The reason this is important is because the different stages of sleep play a different role in the type of recovery that we get when we sleep. And when you consume caffeine late in the day, you don't get into the same depth of sleep that you would normally. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail about the different stages of sleep, but if you guys are interested in hearing about it, I'd love to do a series, so just leave a comment below. Okay, so today's action is we limit our caffeine consumption to no later than 2 p.m. in the day. Try it out. I know it's tough, but I know you guys can do it. So good luck with it, and I'll chat with you tomorrow.